Okay, we're going to roll right into our post-qualifying for Sunday's 57th Coca Cola 600 here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And our third fastest qualifier is best starting position of the season, Rickcy Stenhouse Jr. He drives the number 17, fast and all forward for Roush Fenway. Ricky, you got to be encouraged about how things have gone here today and where you'll be starting for Sunday's race.
No doubt. You know, being in the top four in every session there was really big for us. We've been fast at times in qualifying, but never, you know, put every round together and stayed that consistent. So really proud of the team for the adjustments that they made throughout the qualifying sessions there. Just missed it a little bit, but we know where to go work on it to get it better. So now our job is to get it better on Saturday for a long 600 miles and make sure that we got some adjustability in it. And you know, it's something that I feel like we've struggled with. If I could point out one thing that we've struggled with this year, that's making the car better throughout the race. So that's one thing that we've been talking about all week, and we'll continue to talk about and try to figure out, you know, come Saturday's practices and getting ready for Sunday.
Thank you, Ricky. We'll take a couple of questions. Raise your hand. We got Reed Spencer and then Kenny Bruce. Go ahead and get them the wireless mic, please.
Reed Spencer with NASCAR Wire Service. Ricky, this is the first time since Texas Race 2014 that Roush Fenway's had 3 cars in the final round. What's the main area of improvement that you guys have picked up on this year so far?
Oh man, I feel like it's everything. You know, but you know, I think we've gotten better with our mechanical grip, our aero department. I feel like our simulation's gotten better. The engineers that we've brought on, the leadership that we have in each department has been better. The way the shops run, we changed everything this off season, and I feel like so far everything's for the better, and we're trending in the right direction. We still got a long ways to go, but you know, definitely encouraged with how everything's been so far this year. We're still not exactly where we need to be, but you know, everybody's continuing to work, and I think a lot of things, you know, this off season that changed, and then seeing it pay off, you know, early in the season, I think got everybody, you know, kept them motivated to work harder and, you know, work harder together, and I think that's the big thing at Roush Fenway. And then you know, with our Fastenal extension this week was another boost of confidence in the shop with all the team as well.
Go ahead, Kenny.
Kenny Bruce with NASCAR.com. Ricky, how much time today did you all spend focusing on the qualifying setup? Did you use your entire practice for that and just focus fully on it?
Yeah, I you know, we started off in qualifying trim. A couple of reasons. We wanted to make sure we got a good qualifying spot, which that paid off. But I would say 98% of the cars were in qualifying trim today. We all kind of had the same idea. But another thing was we can transfer one set of tires to the race. And this being a race where you have 12 sets of tires, I believe, we do about 12 to 13 pit stops. So now we can transfer a set of stickers to the race. That'll give us an extra set of tires come Sunday. So if we would have done a race run today and then jumped over and tried to do qualifying, we might not have had that extra set of tires. So that was another reason why we stayed in qualifying trim. So we did 5 runs today, and they were all qualifying runs.
Does it make you any, I don't say concerned, but
well, I mean, there's a couple ways to do it. Some people like to go out and race runs and build their qualifying package off the race runs. There's teams like the 48 that do qualifying runs every Friday and no race runs, and then build a race package off of their qualifying setup. I think the 18 was really only the top car that did go out and do race runs today. So I would say one car has got a head start on us. So I don't feel too concerned about it. I was really happy with the way today went. I think today qualifying third and starting the 600-mile race on the second row is in a really good pit box when you're coming in 12, 13 times is definitely a big advantage.
Let's go back all the way to the back right. Raise your hand, Dominic.
Dominic Uddigan, the RacingExperts.com. Qualifying third, this is your best qualifying run since Kansas 2013 or 90 races ago. Can you just talk about what that means to you and your race team?
Yeah, I mean, it feels good. You know, we've had some solid qualifying efforts this year. The speed's been in the car. Our average starting position's way up so far this year, and you know, that's been good for us. So really happy about that. Like I said, we're going in the right direction. It was cool to see that we had a lot of Fords in the top 10, and in that final round was awesome to see as well. So you know, we're continuing to be better. We want to qualify first every week if we can. That's always the goal, even though sometimes it doesn't work out that way. But that's the mindset, you know, going into every qualifying session. And you know, this year we're just a lot closer.
Final question right here, Stanley.
Ricky, how has your performance this year affected you in your personal confidence that you can get this job done?
Yeah, over the last couple of years, it was rough. You know, I still felt like I could do it, but you know, we weren't getting it done on the racetrack. So then obviously you kind of wonder what you need to get the job done. And you know, luckily for me, everybody at Roush Fenway, you know, never really talked about giving up on me. Everybody believed in my ability to get the job done, and we kept working on our process and our program to get the job done with getting better race cars. And you know, I felt like I was really in the shop and, you know, really engaged with the guys to get our cars better, and still am. I think all of us drivers at Roush Fenway are been a lot more hands-on so far this year versus the last couple years, which has been paying off as well, because the 17 team can't do it by herself, and you know, that's been a key role. But definitely this year has built, you know, back the confidence that you know, I feel like I belong here and know what I'm doing.
Thank you, Ricky, and good luck this weekend here at Charlotte. Thank you.